Hi, we've just finished the first 2 weeks sitting in 2016 in State Parliament, and we thought we'd give you a little bit of information about what we've been up to and see if you like this kind of reporting style.
Have we been up to anything?
We've been a bit busy.
Okay. Anyway, I suppose the most important thing wasn't actually in Parliament, was the incredible rally we had out on the steps of Parliament. Lynn spoke and it was stunning.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was about 1,000 people protesting against the anti-protest bill, which just passed the Parliament when we came back. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get through any of our amendments, but we fought hard, and we also moved to send it to committee. So we did a good job debating it over a year, but it has passed the upper house, and now it goes to the lower house for debate. Watch this space. There's going to be a lot more to hear about this bill.
I just need to commend the organisation of that rally. Was only about 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, it was about a week. It was awesome.
Yeah,
so,
it was just stunning.
Yeah.
And if they can do that in 3 or 4 days, it was great. Anyway,
really
we did actually do some work in Parliament.
So in addition to the protest, actually the first week we were debating that bill. So the whole first week was taken up with debate on that bill, and we had extra sitting time for it. But we did get our first non-government business on the Thursday, and we moved a motion calling for an inquiry into environmental protection in Western Australia.
Yeah, look, that was pretty stunning, because we were actually able to put on the record many of the issues that have occurred around environmental protection over the last couple of years, and that was obviously, well, even longer than that, last 3 years. That was the failure over James Price Point. It was obviously ruled out by the courts. We had Roe 8, which was ruled out.
Yep.
And then there were other things which were sort of associated with it. We had the planning legislation by Brendan Grills knocked back twice over James Price Point. And we've now sort of got a situation where the EPA is no more than just a rubber stamp for government sort of edict.
I also use the opportunity to bring up those two matters relating to the animals that were added to the threatened species list, because we're having more and more animals that are escalating in their threat, in the threat to their population. So that was, we think, a serious failure to protect those animals. And that tree, the Jarrah tree, the over 200-year-old Jarrah tree in Coolbellup, which was felled. So they all add up to a failure of environmental protection. We called for an urgent inquiry, and Labour Party, Liberal Party, Nationals, they all didn't agree with us. Even the shooters and fishers disagreed, but we know that you agree.
Yeah. Anyway, and then we went on to our exciting piece of legislation this week. Oh, not exciting. None of the legislation in this place is exciting, I can assure you.
Not this week.
But no. We actually were dealing with the Perth City Bill and
Capital
Cities Bill.
Yeah.
But the issue, I suppose, is there that it's actually, in essence, about a forced amalgamation without the city of Subiaco having a say in it, because they take 3,000 residents out of Subi and put them in Perth, and they don't have a say in this.
So Robin moved several amendments to try and fix the bill, because we wanted to represent all the people that have been writing to us saying that, you know, local government shouldn't be changed in this manner. We do support having a capital city, but this isn't the way to do it. And we had the support of Simon O'Brien, who's a Liberal, and all the Nationals. So we all voted against this bill because Robin's amendments weren't accepted. Yeah, so those two bills were the ones that passed through Parliament in this fortnight. In addition to that, of course, we asked questions, lots of questions. I asked questions about Coburn Sound fish kill, that felling of the Jarrah tree to try and determine who was responsible for making that decision. Also, some of the questions about Mangles Bay and how much it's going to cost to dredge those canals. All that information is available on Hansard, and we can send you an email link if you're interested in a short report that'll tell you a little bit more about the questions we asked. But Robin asked some really important questions too.
Yeah, I suppose my big one was most probably uncovering the fact that, notwithstanding 2 major reports into the Roebourne prison, that there is no air conditioning in the cells. And a couple of weeks ago, the prisoners were in their cells locked down in 48 degrees.
48 degrees is hard to imagine.
So the two previous reports had identified, they were government reports, identified that the conditions were inhumane, and the government's done nothing about it. So that's come to light, and that'll be doing the rounds in the media in the next few days. Also asked a few questions on the Burrup, cattle kills, all those sorts of things on the road out there. So again, all these questions are available. We can either send them to you, or you can pop onto our websites or Facebook pages and see what's going on.
Let us know what you want more information about, and let us know if you like this little video format, because we'll keep it up. We've got 2 weeks out in our electorates, then we'll be back here in Parliament, and hopefully you'll be watching us then.
All the best.